everyone, welcome to another Grimgar video. Today's video, we're going to talk about my predictions for the next couple volumes of Grimgar. I'm going to give you my theories and my thoughts on what's going to happen to the characters, who may survive, who's probably going to die, and if there is going to be more than just one volume of Grimgar coming out. Before we begin, please hit the like button, share it, tell me in the comments down below what you guys think, and let's get into it. First off, right off the bat, I hope they give us at least one more bonus volume, say a 19 plus, because we kind of still need a little more before we end off the story. I wouldn't mind an entire volume following more characters, kind of like volume 19 was, because honestly, volume 19 still kind of, to me at least, felt like a 18 plus, because the perspective changed to different characters throughout the entire volume, and we came back to Hadahiro and his friends maybe 3 or 4 times, I think, throughout the entire story. And most of that was basically just Hadahiro being very, very sad and suicidal, until the very end at least. And there could be still more aspects of the world that the writer could expand on, and giving us at least one more bonus volume to change perspectives through different characters, different spots in the world to see what's going on, how they all feel about it, would probably help minimize loose ends, essentially. Those of you that are wondering if Grimgar will end in volume 20, I do genuinely think that volume 20 is going to be the end of Hadahiro's story. And this is due to the fact that each book is labeled a level. Level 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Grimgar's following very closely to like the whole D&D level system, which goes all the way to 20. And this is also mainly why all the bonus volumes are called 14 plus instead of like 15 and 16. But yeah, overall, I really do hope they have at least one more bonus volume where we go around to different perspectives of the world. I would not mind if the POV switched to Soma for a little while and they let us see what he's been doing, but I can see why they wouldn't want to do that until the last volume, because Soma has been foreshadowed to fight the No Life King for a hot minute now. So seeing him actually go head to head with the No Life King at the last moment for a cool big badass fight will probably happen. And honestly, having Soma come out of nowhere and save everyone against the No Life King or some other random thing feels like it could happen in the final volume. I also wouldn't mind a POV following the No Life King themselves. That'd be interesting as fuck. Also, a whole POV following Chihiro would be real fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? I would love that so... Oh my god, please. Please give us a chapter following Chihiro, for fuck's sake. There is so much on the table still that I don't know how the hell they'll fit it into one volume if they do stick to just one more volume. And then at the end of volume 18, we had a whole time skip where we see the characters, like, I think, like 2 years later, I think. And Hadahiro's mentally just checked out by that point, and Ronta's the one keeping him from doing anything stupid. So I don't know how they're gonna get from where we left off in volume 19 to 2-year time skip without an extra light novel to kind of fill in the gap. And if they skip that, it could feel kind of disjointed. But now for my predictions for the characters in the future. I think that the No Life King right now is searching for a relic that they were talking about in volume 19, and they're probably going to get that. They're going to get their power under control and probably keep the world chilled out and stop everything from going nuts, because as we see in the end of volume 18, Ronta and Haru are, for the most part, seemingly in a good, okay place. Like, they're not super worried about being attacked or anything, so there's no like dark monsters running around like crazy, and there's no mentions at all of them being attacked at night by dark monsters or anything. They don't talk about it at all, so I'm assuming by that point the world's probably chilled out a little bit, expecting the writer to go back to what happened to the Tokis and everyone from Alterna. Knowing how the writer of Grimgar is, there's probably gonna be some big losses in that group. I'm assuming that the Tokis probably won't be as happy and cheerful as they usually are, because I'm pretty sure volume 19 implied that Tokimin's probably gonna die. And at the very last chapter of volume 19, Haru reunites with one of the only living thieves left, and they actually embrace, and they're just kind of happy to have other thieves around them. So I'm assuming that if they're in a safe place where they can actually give information, they're probably gonna talk about what's going on. They might reintroduce more thieves that might still be alive, and maybe Haru and the rest of them possibly could have a really cool stealth mission, I'm hoping at least. And you know what, just for shits and giggles, why not make Haru the leader of the Thieves Guild at this point? Who else do they have? Realistically, who else do they have? I'm pretty sure Barbara was the leader of the Thieves Guild at that point. And, well, yeah, she's dead now. So maybe actually making Haru her apprentice, the new leader, could possibly work. I feel like at this point, The Thieves Guild is just in shambles, and they're probably going to just take whoever the fuck they can get to be the leader and come up with commands. Also, I think it'd be really funny watching Haru have to deal with other thieves and, like, deal with them while juggling Yume and Ranta. So, I feel like that'd be interesting as well. By the way, I don't have a clue how the hell they're going to get out of Alterna, but that's probably where the stealth mission's gonna come in if they have one. Because with all the dark monsters running around Alterna, Haru and the Thieves Guild are gonna have to work together to get everyone out safely. I'm saying it here and now. Yume's teacher's gonna die. I'm calling it. I love the man, but that's the problem. He doesn't seem to have any real negative character traits. So it's an easy kill. It's very easy. Everyone likes this guy. Everyone loves him. He's gonna die. Leave bets in the comments. Who's with me on this one? Like, also in the last volume, Kuzuku and Satora are gonna be gunning to kill Harahiro and make him into an undead. I'm calling it now. Ranta's gonna kill Kuzuku. One, Ranta's not scared to do what needs to be done. He clearly cares about Kuzuku enough to try to get him out and save him, but Harahiro's not gonna be able to do it. At least I don't think he's gonna be able to do it without, like, breaking himself emotionally. And I can just feel Ranta's gonna chop his head off. And maybe, if we're lucky, maybe Yume might get a really badass hand-to-hand fight with Satora. Oh, please. I need that, dude. I need Yume to throw hands. I need Yume to throw fucking hands with Satora. Have it happen. Make it happen. I want to see it. I want Yume to fucking throw hands so badly. Yume, it's volume 14++, had an amazing fight with a bunch of orcs, goblins, and undead in a random street. And they never made her that cool again. I need her to throw hands with an undead necromancer who's really good at everything. Also, with Haru meeting back up with Thief Guild members, I'm assuming they're going to track down the rest of the Alterna army and the volunteer soldiers, and Haru is probably going to get back with them and get some information, and they're probably going to charge the... Well, they're probably going to charge the No Life King's base that they might be at, or the Mysterious Tower. Renji's going to sit around and be like, nah, we're taking the tower. Like, Renji 100% is just going to be like, yeah, we're taking either No Life King or the tower. Pick a spot. And I'm down for it, and Soma might show up at that point, or he might show up when they're in trouble fighting either the No Life King or the tower. The final volume is probably going to be pure action and a lot of deaths if they don't give us bonus volume. In a perfect world, I think we could have 2 bonus volumes before volume 19. Those are my thoughts for the future of Grimgar. I decided to make this video just to see if you guys like this kind of stuff. And I might make more theory videos in the future. I might focus down one specific theory later on that has to do with the No Life King, possibly, because I've been thinking about this for a while. But I'll leave it up to you guys depending on how well this video does. If you guys can help me get this video to 100 likes,